The other day, I made a video on managing Liverpool for 5 seasons, so in this video, I'll be doing the same, however I'll be doing it with Man United. But for the first season, I'm just gonna speed run it. So basically for the transfers, I signed Goncalo Ramos and Jude Bellingham. But instead of stopping at January, I just simmed until the end of the season because we weren't in a good spot. And in the Premier League, we only managed to get 6th place, and in the FA Cup we got knocked out by Liverpool, and in the Carabao Cup Tottenham knocked us out. In the Europa League, we got knocked out by Feyenoord. Marcus Rashford was the top scorer and Bruno Fernandes was the top assister. So we ended this season trophyless. But it's okay, let's just go into the second season. And this season, I'm gonna make a few changes. And our objectives for this season is to be better than last season. The first signing I made was signing Joao Cancelo from Man City. And the second signing I made was for the left-back position, Alphonso Davies. And the third signing I made was for the defensive midfield position, Fabinho. And I made a signing for backup of the defensive midfield position. But not only I signed players, I also sold players like Van de Beek. But then, Varane release clause got activated, so he had to leave. So I had to find replacement ASAP because there is 1 week left in the transfer window. So the player I signed to replace Varane was Nico Schlotterbeck from Borussia Dortmund. And I think I got him for a bargain. So let's see where we stand in January. And looks like we are 3 points clear at the top, still undefeated. So the question is, can we make it until the end of the season? End of season and we only managed to get second, 2 points behind Liverpool. Man City knocked us out in the FA Cup quarter-final, and we were runners-up for both Carabao Cup and Conference League. Bad luck, I guess. Goncalo Ramos was the top scorer and Jadon Sancho was the top assister. Not a bad season, just had no luck. Though we did not win a trophy, we were surely better than last season. Now into the third season, and the first cutscene I am seeing is Harry Maguire leaving Man United. And we have loads of money to spend. But then, Dean Henderson left us, so I had to sign a backup keeper. But as I was doing some searching, I found a legend. That's right, I found Neuer in the free agent, so I brought him in for free. What a player to have. But then, Scott McTominay left us. And Luke Shaw was sold to Arsenal cause I feel like I don't need him anymore. But then, I brought in a young prospect. Other than that, I brought in Patrick Schick as a backup striker and Antonio Silva for more squad depth. Then I signed more young prospects. And this is how the team looks like. Now let's see where we will be standing in January. And we are sitting on top, still undefeated. Now let's see whether we can win it. And yes, we got our first trophy. But we got knocked out by Hull City in the FA Cup. Fortunately, we won the Carabao Cup as well as the Champions League. Wow. Statistically, Marcus Rashford is the top scorer as well as the top assister. What a successful season. Now into the season 4. The only signing I made was signing Enzo Fernandez, however I did a swap deal with Bruno Fernandes. Now let's see where we'll be standing in January. And we are currently sitting 1 point behind Chelsea. Now at the end of the season, we finished third. But we won the FA Community Shield. But we lost the UEFA Super Cup and we got knocked out in the FA Cup and Carabao quarter-final. But fortunately, we won the Champions League again. And Rashford was still the top scorer as well as the top assister. Now the last and final season. The only signing I made was signing a backup goalkeeper because Manuel Neuer has retired. Now let's see where we will be standing in January. Oh wow, we are sitting on top and we are 8 points clear of Man City. End of season, and we have won the Premier League title for the second time in this video. But we got knocked out in the FA Cup and Carabao Cup. We also lost the Super Cup final. Yes, we won the UEFA Champions League for the third time in a row. Wow. For the stats, Rashford is still the top scorer as well as the top assister. And looks like the amount of trophies we have won in this video was only 7. But in the Liverpool video we won 8, so Liverpool is still above Man United. That is all for this video, hopefully you guys enjoyed it.